Hey everyone, my name is Samantha, and if you've been following the last couple of vlogs I have been doing, you have caught on by now that I'm not wearing makeup for 40 days, and that's been a pretty fun challenge. I'm following these amazing women of God. Their names are Ashley and Devin, and they're the wives of the Christian band 16 Cities, and they travel all over the United States, and they tour, and they have a lot of time on their hands, and God really laid on their heart to utilize the season of Lent to give up something, and they prayed about it and they thought about it, and they're like, I'll give up makeup. So I read this on Facebook and I see that they're giving up makeup, and I'm thinking, crazy. They're crazy. I'm not giving up makeup. No way. Like, I love makeup. Makeup's like, I like playing with it. I identify with it. It is something that, if I'm not having a good day, I put on makeup and I feel like super great. But I realized that the first day of Lent happened, and I realized how it was going to change them, and I was like, I'm I'm thinking I kind of want it to change me, and I realized how I use makeup as a crutch. I use it as, instead of going to Jesus for when I have a bad day, I put on a very materialistic item, and I wear it, and that somehow fixes my problem in a really weird way. So, um, the next couple video series Devin and Ashley have been doing and are doing, they're doing what's called a get real. And this is me getting real with you. I am struggling a little bit. I was in a weekend, I was in a wedding this weekend, and had to wear makeup. And so I thought, oh, I'll just wear super low key makeup. I don't need a whole lot, because I do honestly feel like I'm growing into this beautiful woman that God desires me to be, and God made me to be. And so I'm in front of the mirror, and I'm, I like put on lotion, and then I put on the foundation. I haven't worn that in like 3 weeks. And then I put on powder. And then I was like, oh, wow, I want something else. So then I put on blush and bronzer. And then I put on highlighter. And then comes the eyes, and I'm thinking I'll just do like a really nice like shimmer, and really low key, and just mascara. Wrongo. Didn't do that. I put makeup on. I put a lot of makeup on. By the end of the day, I just wanted to like rip it off, because I kept feeling like I had to go reapply my makeup. And it totally served its purpose. The makeup served its purpose, okay? I was in the wedding, but it totally made me realize why I'm giving up makeup in the first place. I'm not trying to impress anyone with the amount of makeup I have on my face. I'm beautiful just the way that God made me. Listen, you are beautiful just the way God made you. He sees no flaw in you. I kept running back and getting makeup, or getting like, opening up my pressed powder, my MAC powder, and looking in the mirror and trying to make sure that everything was perfect and that it wasn't shiny, and I wanted people to like me, and I wanted people to think I looked beautiful, and people think I look good. And the reality is that I look just fine without makeup on. And so when I got home, I took the makeup off, and I just was so happy, and I looked in the mirror, and I'm just like, this is who I am, and this is like real me. Like, this is real me without makeup. Like, I don't know. I've got a couple awesome little things going on in this corner of the face, but other than that, like, this is me. And I'm absolutely thankful that God made me to be this woman. And so yesterday, I got in on Saturday, and we had a few leadership meetings with our church, and I had a lot of time on my hands, and I didn't know what to do with it. And where I could have, like, I don't know, spend time with Jesus, or like written a blog or whatever, I was upset like last night. Like I didn't get to hang out with people and I was bored. And so this morning, God really like kind of laid on my heart. Uh, the message from yesterday in church was on relationships and how we have to initiate relationships. And I seem to always like kind of try and initiate relationships and then I want it reciprocated. And so then I back off. And then I just don't have any friends. And so this week is definitely, I'm preparing for a lot of things going on this weekend and I'm leaving out of town and I'm so excited. I haven't gone out of town in so long. I'm going to the beach for the weekend and couldn't be more thrilled. But there's a goal for this beach trip. I have so many things. I mean, even in the last 30 seconds, you just heard me ramble about 5 things that I'm going through my head, and I never followed through with what is happening. So this weekend, I am like narrowing it down to like the things that God's been speaking to me about during this season of Lent, and things that I'm going to be doing as the year like progresses. And so I started school April 2nd and I move out of my house the first couple weeks in April, and I just seen a lot of wisdom in every decision that I'm making and making sure that I'm allowing the Lord to speak to me. And one thing I read this morning is that God speaks through the silence. God speaks when we're quiet. We have to wait on him. I read Exodus 14, I believe, where Moses parts the Red Sea. The Lord parts the Red Sea through Moses. And one thing that he says to the people of Israel, they left Egypt, they left the Egyptians, and the people of Israel were like, I would have rather died than or what did you do? You left us out here to die. I would rather have worked for the Egyptians than die here in the wilderness. And Moses was like, whoa, like, fear not, stand firm. This is what's happening. This is what's up. This is who the Lord is, and he will protect you. But the Lord is going to speak in the silence. He's going to speak to you when you're not talking. And so then the Lord continues to speak to Moses. And I read this and I'm like, oh, good to know. I'm a verbal processor. I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but I'm a verbal processor. I have to talk things through. And eventually I get to like where I need to go. I hone in on the part that I need to talk about. But I've not been quiet enough. And I'm really excited to just like get alone this weekend and take deep breaths and pray. My friend Eric sent me a text message this morning just telling me I was awesome. And I replied back, I'm like, I'm a basket case. I'm seriously a basket case. And he replied back with the Song of Songs 2:1. And it says, I am the lily of the valley. I am the rose of Sharon. That's it. In the Lord's eyes, both beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Lilies and roses, beautiful. But I am those things. And my beloved has called me beautiful. And it's time I start walking now in the application process. So this is me getting real. I have a lot of stuff going on in my brain. But I just wanted to recap you a little bit. This week is going to be so great, and I'm anticipating awesome things not only going on in my church, but in my own personal life and in the lives of the women that I get to walk side by side with. So take care. I hope you also have a great week. Thanks so much for all the feedback that I've been getting, and I know that the girls, Devin and Ashley at togetherbeautiful.tumblr.com, they are getting a ton of awesome feedback. On Wednesday, I'm interviewing with them, and so be on the lookout for that. Again, follow me on my blog, my20somethinglove.blogspot.com. And I'm just really thankful for each and every one of you that whose lives have been touched by this process. And I encourage you, it's not too late to start. Like you can start now. Like you can start really right now. But take care, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.